Major League Soccer a little bit, and Messi watch, because Lionel Messi played against Nashville SC in his second official MLS game, a nice little Leagues Cup rematch against Nashville.
A win and a draw, not that good so far in MLS, bro.
Is Messi done?
Damn, bro, you cooked, dog?
He had a couple of shots. They were all pretty much blocked.
Is that why? Yo, you washed now?
Damn,
dog?
bro.
That was it, bro? You just a Leagues Cup merchant, bro.
Leagues Cup bringing in trophies, merchant. So, I mean, I don't know if Lionel Messi has a chance in this league anymore.
Nah, this kid is. Look, I think there's playing them back to back, or playing them twice, I should say, in such a short period of time. Probably gave Nashville, besides the fact that they're a very good team, gave Nashville a little bit of insight. Here's what worked well. Here's what didn't. Mm-hmm. Use the Leagues Cup final as a training session for this MLS match. Mm-hmm. And I think what you saw was for the first time, I think we really, really saw a frustrated Lionel Messi in MLS.
Yeah, he looked.
Or in an Inter Miami shirt.
He looked. First of all, look, I think this was the first game where he genuinely looked. Fatigued is not the exact word, but like just
spent.
I can't do any more than I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
We've literally just played so many games, even though.
And Argentina called him up, bro.
I mean, it is. I mean, what, they gonna not call him up?
I'm saying, yo.
The man is. I mean, look, he's a god in that country. But and also just be on the lookout, because next week we have a conversation with somebody that played against.
You're gonna have to wait for that.
Lionel Messi.
We're not gonna tell you who
in those two matches.
Just someone who played against.
It's a secret.
So make sure you tune in next week.
And find out if he was able to get a shirt with one of the big names that came in.
Okay, we shall discuss it all. But no, this was Nashville in that second game really just defensively, even without Walker Zimmerman, they really held their own.
See, for me, the fact that they didn't have Walker Zimmerman said, maybe they'll be a little bit more sus in the back line. And I think they did an incredible job. What's his name? Kamal
Miller on Miami.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. No, he had some unbelievable saves. I'm not even saying just clearances, just stops. He just some important ones, because even though Inter Miami had the majority of the ball in this game, they just didn't create just the chances that we're sort of used to seeing. Messi was trying to do. He tried to do the things that he did in the first game against Nashville, and he got but even the subtle details, just the drop in the shoulder, the touches around certain players, and every Nashville player was just like, he's not beating me. We're figuring out whether it's fouling him when necessary, whether it's just stopping the ball. They just
annoying him when there's ball stoppages. They've been doing every little trick you possibly could, and you still only walked away with a draw.
Yeah. So and
this is Inter Miami we're talking about. Before Messi, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Tata Martino gets here, this was you would say all right, that's probably 3 points.
Yeah.
Inter Miami was having a tough season, bro.
Yeah, and now because of this, it's interesting. They do get a point, but then the 9th place team, which is Chicago Fire, they lose, I believe, to Vancouver, I think. Mm-hmm. But them losing that game puts Inter Miami, I believe, 10 points out of a playoff spot. And then also, interestingly enough, NYCFC won their game against Montreal.
So Montreal slides out of a playoff spot.
They didn't slide out, but
you know what I mean.
But
they lose momentum.
It's setting up for a real opportunity for
Miami.
Miami.
The standings so people can see it.
Because right Miami, now, I was gonna say they also have two fewer. They have two games.
Yeah, they have 2 games in hand.
These
2 games in hand.
So.
But Messi's gonna be missing for 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep that in mind. And Drake Callender, Schaffelberg is probably gonna be gone. And Kramaski are all going to be missing. So this is not. Did Robert Taylor get called up by Finland? Do we know?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen the Finnish.
I haven't seen anything about that.
Okay, where's all our Finnish fans? Bro?
My bad. I didn't have the Finnish roster.
So they are no longer the worst team. They were the worst team in the East. They were the worst team in the league, right? That's still Colorado and Toronto now.
So now, I mean, after this draw. Now, a lot of I think the odds makers are basically saying Miami's going to make the playoffs.
They're opportunity to get in the playoffs has gotten a little tiny bit easier, but it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination.
This is, I mean, it's not, especially them missing several players for these games. It's not. I mean, look, it would have been tough to beat Nashville, but this is definitely puts it into some real. You're a little bit more concerned now than before.
If they had beaten Nashville, they would have firmly been like, "Yo, we are in this race now to make the playoffs."
It would have been a statement win, and that would have built a lot of confidence.
But that might be like one of their toughest. I mean, they have a tough lineup. I looked at this.
They play LAFC on Sunday.
Let's go to matches. Okay, so LAFC is on Sunday. Then they have Sporting Kansas City. Okay. That should be easier.
Winnable's
great work.
But again, no Messi in these games, and yeah.
Then Atlanta United.
Right.
That's a tough one.
They just brought in 2 players, one of whom I can't pronounce his name, but
it starts with an S.
No, Lin Hunze or something like that. Bro, it was crazy. Hold on, let me go to.
He scored, right? He scored against
Saba Lobjanidze.
Of course.
That is not how it's pronounced. I'm certain of it because I heard it on the broadcast.
Lobjanidze? Okay, well, that my G.
Let's just sit here until Alexis gets it right.
My guy.
You know who you are, dog. Then they play Toronto. Easy. You don't need Messi for that. Then they play Orlando. Gonna play them tough, especially with Joseph Martinez there. Then they play Houston. Never an easy game to win. Then they play NYCFC. They're gonna lose. All right.
Obviously, NYCFC win that game.
Yeah,
at Drive Spring Stadium. Yeah.
Not even a wink. Then they play Chicago, which that's a 6-pointer. I mean, all of these really are 6-pointers, but Chicago in particular is 6-pointer. But then they got to play Cincinnati, Charlotte at home, and then Charlotte away.
Yeah. So look, it's not impossible, but now we're also waiting on the results for these other teams. The other teams have to lose. I mean, I understand Miami could win every game, and if they win every game, they most likely would get in. But you now you have to pay attention to some of these other results. So even NYCFC winning against Montreal makes it a little bit more challenging because there's other teams that are fighting for those spots as well. So.
We should do how many points we think we'll get. We'll do that on another. Let's wait like another game or two before.
Okay. So but overall, yeah. Look,
wait, though, game against Houston is the Open Cup.
Oh, Open Cup final.
Yeah, that's the Open Cup final.
Right.
Bro, this dude could lift 2 trophies he's never heard of before.
What's this one?
Is this also?
Is this? I mean, is this a participation one or a real one?
Is this one real? Yeah.